Good day, everyone. It's Temitope Ajayi of Adaralewa Fashion School. And this morning, I'm going to be teaching us how to cut a Batwing Kaftan. And for this, we'll be needing the full length measurement, I'll be using 40 inches for this, the bust measurements, the bust circumference, 38, the waist circumference, 32, the hip circumference, 43. This is actually my measurement, but this kaftan is going to be a knee length kaftan. It's going to be touching the knee and that's all. It's not going down. So this is what we're going to be doing for today. Okay, good. So for the Batwing kaftan, I put my fabric on fold into 4. The length of the fabric here is 42. I put 2 inches allowance because of the fold at the hem when I'm done. So what I have here is 42. 40 plus 2 inches allowance, that's 42. Then my shoulder measurement normally, since it's folded into 4, it's divided into 2. My shoulder measurement normally is 14, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. Good. I mark 7. Because it's a Batwing kaftan, to use for my sleeve is going to be 12. 7 inches, that's to the middle point of my neck for the shoulder. So I can go ahead and cut the neckline that I want. For this, I'll be cutting a normal round neck. So I use 4 inches for the width of the neck. That's 4 inches here, 4 inches here, making 8 inches in whole because our fabric is on fold. Then the depth of it, I use 5 inches for the depth. Looking at what I'm doing here, I'm going to have the front and the back bodies have the same type of neck, both in width and in depth. To cut a normal garment, I'll be cutting out the armhole, the shape, and cutting it out. But for a Batwing kaftan, you don't need to cut out anything. What I have on fold here is exactly what I'm going to use for my kaftan. So what I need to do is just cut out the neck piece. I'll cut out the neck. Good. So after cutting out, normally the next thing for me to do is to take this to the sewing machine and just proceed. It's a very quick one, but instead of doing that, to mark out my body, I need to have a very fitted Batwing kaftan, very fitted. When the body is well placed inside, it makes the Batwing kaftan come out pretty nice. So I get my bust circumference divided by 4 because the fabric is on fold into 4. Then I add 1 inch allowance for the room. So my bust circumference is 9.5 plus 1 inch for the room, that is 10.5. So this is my bust point. Then my waist, which some people call half length, exactly. But I call it front waist length. My front waist length is 16. So at that same point, I measure my waist circumference, which is 32, divided by 4. I have 8, plus 1 inch room allowance, that is 9. Then my hip, obviously, is 8 inches from my waist. So 8 inches from my waist is my hip point. So on that particular point, I measure my hip. And the circumference of my hip is 43. Because the fabric is on fold, I divide by 4. And I have 10 3/4 plus 1 inch, that's 11 3/4. my room allowance. Okay, so what I just do is I join all of these points together and I take it down to the M, from my E point down to the M. While sewing, I can decide to put a slit of like 4 inches or 5 inches here for a free movement. It depends on what you like. You could choose to put the slit, or you leave it like that and make it an A line very well, so there'll be enough room for walking. So I do this on this edge, and obviously you repeat the same thing on the other end. So after marking it, I just go to the sewing machine, turn the neck with either bias or a piece of my fabric, but I prefer to use bias since it's a round neck. It's easily turnable with the bias. So I do that, then I follow precisely what is here, what I mark here on both sides. So having done that, I'll get a good fit for the kaftan. So you'll get to see pictures on how it looks on me, or the finished product of this. Thank you very much. You can subscribe to our channel for more videos on YouTube. Thank you very much. Have a great day, people.